David and Goliath, the power of faith and strategy. The battlefield standoff. A vast battlefield stretches between two opposing armies. On one side, the Israelite soldiers in bronze armor stand anxiously, their faces filled with fear. On the other, the Philistine army waits confidently, with their champion, Goliath, standing tall in the center. Goliath is a towering, 9-foot-tall warrior, clad in heavy bronze armor with a massive spear and sword. His expression is full of arrogance as he taunts the Israelites. The sky is cloudy, adding to the dramatic tension of the scene. David arrives at the battlefield. A young shepherd boy, David, arrives at the battlefield carrying a basket of food. He is dressed in simple, earth-tone clothing with a leather sling at his waist. His eyes are filled with determination as he watches Goliath mock the Israelite army. In the background, his older brothers look at him with disbelief and concern, while the Israelite soldiers cower behind their shields. The contrast between the small, unarmored David and the mighty, armored warriors around him is striking. David rejects the king's armor. Inside a grand Israelite tent, King Saul, wearing a golden crown and royal robes, offers David a heavy bronze helmet, chainmail, and a large sword. David, standing humbly before the king, shakes his head and gestures towards his simple shepherd's sling and bag of stones. Saul looks surprised but intrigued. Sunlight filters through the tent, illuminating David's face with quiet confidence. The moment before battle. David stands alone in the valley, holding his sling, while Goliath approaches him with a smirk. Goliath's massive size is emphasized, his armor gleaming under the sun. He carries an enormous spear, and his expression is one of arrogance and amusement. David, in contrast, is small but unwavering, his hand gripping a smooth stone. Dust rises from the dry battlefield as the armies on both sides watch in anticipation. The tension in the air is palpable. The stone in flight. David swings his sling with incredible speed, releasing a smooth stone. The image captures the moment the stone leaves the sling, flying through the air toward Goliath's forehead. Goliath's expression shifts from arrogance to shock as he realizes the attack. The background blurs, focusing on the stone in motion, its trajectory deadly and precise. Goliath's fall. Goliath collapses to the ground with a thunderous crash, his massive body causing dust to rise. His helmet has fallen off, and his eyes are wide with shock. David, standing a few feet away, watches with a determined look. In the background, the Philistine soldiers gasp in horror, while the Israelite army begins to stir with newfound hope.